Okay, get this. Imagine you could upload a simple script and boom, a complete video pops out. Slides, narration, the whole shebang. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, it's not. It's a new AI feature in NotebookLM. And today, we're going to dive into how this is about to completely flip the script on creating academic content. So, what's on the docket today? First, we'll touch on the big production challenges. Then we'll get into the good stuff, the generative solution, and a super simple 5-step workflow. After that, we'll brainstorm some new classroom possibilities and wrap up by talking about how this could redefine what it means to be an educator. All right, let's kick things off with a problem that if you're an educator, you probably know all too well. For what feels like forever, creating really good educational videos has felt, well, kind of impossible, right? It's this massive hurdle that takes way too much time, way too much tech know-how, and just hours of training. And that's where this whole idea of instant video creation comes in. It's a direct hit on the #1 thing that stopped so many brilliant teachers from making videos. I mean, it's never been about a lack of ideas, has it? It's always been about not having the time or the high-tech gear. This tool, well, it's here to completely change that equation. I mean, the difference between the old way and the new way, it's just night and day. Before, you were basically wrestling with complicated software like Camtasia, you know? You needed special skills, and it took hours and hours. The new reality? You just upload a script, the AI does all the heavy lifting for you, and you get a video in minutes. The big takeaway here is that huge technical wall, it's just gone. So, okay, the problem is complexity in time. What's the solution? Well, it's generative AI, and more specifically, this seriously powerful new video feature inside NotebookLM. And the concept behind it is just so simple, it's beautiful. All you do is give the AI 2 things. First, a script with all your content. Second, a prompt to tell it what you want. And from just those 2 little things, it does everything. It designs the slides, it creates the narration, it puts it all together, automatically. And here's one of the smartest parts, I think. You don't even have to start from a blank page. You can just use tools you already know, like ChatGPT, to whip up your script or work on your prompt. It makes the whole workflow so smooth. You create the content wherever you're comfortable, and then you just pop it into NotebookLM to make it real. Okay, so the potential is obviously huge. But how practical is it really, like day to day? Let's walk through the actual workflow, and you'll see it is surprisingly simple. The whole thing, from idea to a finished video, is just 5 steps. Seriously. Step 1, get your script ready. Step 2, upload that script as a PDF. Step 3, give the AI a little direction with a prompt. You know, tell it the style, the tone, whatever. Step 4, this is the fun part, you hit generate. The AI just takes over from there, making the slides, the narration, everything. And then step 5, you just download the finished MP4. It's ready to go on YouTube, your LMS, wherever you need it. But of course, the $1,000,000 question with any AI narration is, how does it actually sound, you know? And this is where this tool really, really shines. It's specifically designed to not sound like that clunky, robotic voice we all know. Instead, it mimics a natural, free-flowing lecture. The result is something that feels way more authentic and is way more engaging for your students. So, okay, when you put a tool this powerful into the hands of educators, what happens? What actually becomes possible? Let's dive in and see what this could look like in a real classroom. The uses are, they're immediate and super practical. Just imagine, you could whip up short video summaries of those super dense research papers to give students a starting point. Or you could take a simple lecture outline and turn it into a 5-minute explainer, kind of like what we're doing right now. All of a sudden, the work that used to take a whole production team, a single educator can now do it, maybe in the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. And when you kind of zoom out and look at the big picture, the implications are, wow, they're huge. First off, it saves a ton of time for faculty. It smashes that technical barrier, which means more teachers can create awesome video content. This is a huge win for inclusion, right? More formats for more students. Plus, if you upload to a place like YouTube, you can get captions in tons of languages, making your lessons accessible all over the world. At the end of the day, it just empowers teachers to try new things that used to be completely out of reach. All right, let's bring it home and talk about the biggest takeaway here. Because really, this is not just about another cool new tool. This is about a fundamental shift, a paradigm shift, in how academic knowledge gets created and shared. Think about it. Tools like this literally change the job description. The educator's role can shift away from being a part-time technical producer and back to being what they are at their core, a creator of ideas and a designer of learning experiences. The tech handles the boring production stuff, which frees up the human to focus on what actually matters, the teaching. And that, right there, that is the ultimate promise. By automating all the tedious, time-sucking parts of making content, these AI tools give educators back their most precious resource, their time. And that's time that can be poured right back into the stuff that really matters, the human stuff, teaching, mentoring, and inspiring the students.